All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. You know the deal. We are back. We are here. We are ready for Solo Challenge Terraforming Mars. We need to terraform the whole planet. Get 63 TR and get 100 points or more. Let's see what we have. If we don't have anything interesting, we will re-roll. But hey, who doesn't love a good IO mining industries? No Jovians to start the game. But hey, I mean, what's not to love? I do need enough money to play the card. Now, Astral only starts with $35. Plus, I could grab like 3 cards. Or 2 cards. But I can't spend money on like heat bumps, for instance. So this gets me $5 more. And then if I were to only grab 2 cards, I could get IO mining. I'd love to at least get Comet for Venus as well, but I do not have the money. So let's just do an IO mining industries as a start to our game. And that leaves me $2 left for Psychrophiles. So, interesting. We've got some money income, some titanium income, a little bit of plant income, a little bit of token heat income, and then $2 off on plant tags. Some extra titanium coming in from our corporation. So if we don't get offered space tags, we're basically dead in the water, is how this is going to work out. So not a good start, no. We can grab the Venus bump for later, maybe some green tags. And yeah, we can get some microbes and some more titanium. And then we're going to pass without playing anything. And we are going to pray. We need space tags. One more heat bump to get that heat income ready. Okay, money back on space events. It's like kind of bringing us back. We do not have any science tags to make self-replicating work. We don't have any oxygen to make worms work, but we do have a microbe tag, so sure. So let's do this for the this for the TR. We're gonna get 3 more titanium, so we are ready to go. And it's time to start doing other things. Maybe set up an ocean beside this 2 card draw. And come on, space tags, space tags, space tags. Yes, yes, yes. And meat industry for my time. Let's go. All right, so first, we buy a Jovian discount card. Second, we buy a Jovian card because that'll give us another tag. And then third, we play this Venus card because that's going to give us some income. And Terraform Venus, just that tad bit. Everything else is fine, but I don't have a reason to play it right away. I'd love to buy a Cinder Project Ocean, but that is not really it, fam. Just gonna... yeah. I'm going to hold my money again. Like, there's just not a reason to invest. I could do a couple different things, but none of it's really jumping out. This is Gen 4, though, so let's do our audit. We've got 5 TR since the start of the game and 5 money income, so that's $10. Plus $8 worth of steel. That gets us right in that 15 to 20 money income per turn, which we have considered a benchmark for some time. We have another $2 worth of microbes coming in towards plant tag specifically and a Venus discount. So we're doing fine for income. In terms of terraforming, we don't have a ton done so far, but we do have some heat income. We do have some plant income. We don't have a Venus terraforming thing or any ocean. So those are going to be troublesome in the future. But what can I say? In terms of points, we do have a Jovian multiplier that could stack up. We do have like a few things that could go big, like money back on events. So perhaps we grab both of these. I don't know if I need a Freya Biodomes. This seems not like what we want. So I don't know. I think that points wise we're probably okay, but we're not downright awesome. So let's just make sure we get our bases covered. That is to say, we should get our money back on events and then play this event because this will give us income and we can get the microbes for a discount for later. We can get the comet, come grab more cards. Maybe I should have done that one first. Venus Magnetizer is good to know that we have. And this heat bump is going to give us the second heat income, which feels pretty nice. Yeah, I don't have any animals yet, which is a little bit poopy caca. But yeah, Venus Magnetizer is a very efficient one action per gen way of bumping Venus. So we need to get this played. In fact, getting to 10% opens up both of these cards. So let's keep going. In fact, maybe, I don't know if we want the government to help us with oxygen or with Venus. Both are interesting to us. Let's start with Venus. An animal would be nice, but there's just not really a way around it. An ocean and a city would be nice, but I don't have the energy. Maybe we grab it for later anyway. And yeah, maybe I could have gotten away with grabbing that animal, but it seemed risque. I did want a few different cities here. Like if I flood, I could field cap city beside it. I wanted to get to Noctis City so that I could get my money back on greenhouses. But I guess we can go for it next gen. We need more oceans played to get adjacencies. But that's fine. Let's have them keep helping us on... Actually, I'll have a 4% oxygen next turn if I pull an oxygen now. It seems worthwhile. Plus or minus 2 seems good. You never know when you need this science tag, right? So grab this, grab another income. I mean, I don't know how we're feeling right now. There's a few different things going on. Grabbing a bunch of cities is not terraforming efficient, that's for sure. But at least it will get our points in order. And hey, look at that. I got some more greenery stuff. So that's 5% oxygen, and that feels all right. Worms is a plant income, right? So like fine. Grab this science thing. And yeah, I'm just sitting on so much titanium, you know? Like that's what's freaking me out here is that our whole run was predicated on needing good card draw for space stuff. And it's just not looking that hot, quite frankly. I need energy now as well for Venus Magnetizer, so I don't even think I want to grab Phobos Space Haven. And even though I'm being offered animals, I'm being offered animals that can only be played at the end of the game, which, I don't know, doesn't seem that good. This at least gets me a card. Hey! A space event that uses my titanium. Crazy. So we buy a power plant because that's at least a cheap Venus bump. And $29. I believe it's time to start buying oceans. If I did this in another order, I could have bought both oceans, got the greenery in the pocket, and then bought that energy income. So, slight mistake on my part. But come on, give me like just like space mirrors or something. Isn't that the space card that that provides 3 energy? Like it's not that good of a card, but I'll take it to have something. Decomposer, say, look, some energy with a point. I'll take that as well. You know, like we'll do what we have to do here. We'll play ball. So the convoy is looking pretty cute. I think I keep grabbing plants. Oh, okay. I really would love a little bit more card draw before playing Mars University. But it's not really up to me. I'm gonna have to give up my energy card, which is annoying, because everything else has really good combo potential. Another space event. Heat trapping for 4 plants would give me this heat bump right now. But that doesn't seem that strong, to be honest. It might be better just to buy the greenery and then buy the Venus bump and buy the Venus bump. You know you're in a bad spot when the best move is to just buy standard projects. Oh, I didn't buy an energy income. I'm a dummy. I spent $15 instead of 11. Hey, hey, hey. I literally have a card that can bump Venus for just some energy. And there we go. Looking at this. I think I buy all of these just so I have the card cycle potential. Because once I start playing these, I get more. So I play 3 titanium. I get rid of space hotels. Venusian Soils is actually way better than it looks, just because it has a plant tag on it. Which is fine by me. Local heat with meat industry should be good, but we're just not really getting it. I need more cards. Like, that's the pain right now. I could buy an ocean for a card. Let's do that. Okay. Sure. Get rid of it. Snow algae. I don't think... Do I have more? I do have more psychrophiles. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Am I going to need more titanium? Unsure. I don't know if this makes sense, but it does give me a 1/3 of a point on the enhancement. And I have a discount on it. And then getting the energy allows me to double check that I've done my Venus click. So yeah, let's keep going. We have 2 generations. We have a little bit left to do, I would say, in all of the ways that count. But we're closing in. This is horrendous, though. Horrendous card draw. None of this is even close to being reasonable in terms of what I need. So I could have played, what? Predators by now, just as of this generation. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I skipped it, it's because it would have been this long until it was useful. And I need to get 1 space event to get the breakpoint for another heat. 2 space events if I want to do even better and get local heat trapping. I guess I could get no space events and then play local heat trapping, which would be fine. Did I? Let's look at the log. I did the blue card Venus bump. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 bumps. We closing it in here. It's a lot of bumping things around. Let's get 1 last oxygen. I need 2 oceans, but they do come on a number of cards. Not cards that were offered to me. This is a space event, though. This is an animal, but like, what's the, like, at this point, it's just like so painful. Are we on a break point for decomposers? No. This would have been great for those heat bumps earlier. Card cycle. I mean, look, I'll take this, but it's really not that good, is it? I actually think instead of getting the heat bump from the space event, it's better to local heat trapping onto livestock. Just to make sure we get the points, you know? Because at this point, I am nervous about my ability to get points. This at least goes on decomposers, and that works out really well. I don't think I played anything that could have got a discount. So this can be 2 more animals. Again, I'm getting $2 back every time there. So I got 3 points and a bunch of stuff. We buy an energy. So I can do this Venus click. Huh. It's a little close for my liking. Ocean, ocean. In fact, it's too close. I just don't have the heat bump. Me trying to get some points killed me. Ugh. How painful. Like, and I could get a heat from here if I just had 2 more heat, 1 space event. Like, I take a resource, and it's like, what do you want? What do you want? A single dollar, you know? How tedious. Yeah, just no energy. Not enough energy to sustain even clicking my Venus Magnetizer. Given the number of standard projects that I had to take this game, I don't even feel that bad. I don't even feel that bad. We got 63 TR, so it's at least a 1 out of 3 in terms of our win condition. We were 1 away in terms of terraforming the whole planet. So, I don't know where we are for points. Yeah, a whole 15 behind. Like, not even close. Maybe if I took that space city, maybe if I got, you know, pets earlier, so I would have at least got half points on all the cities, and I could have leaned into cities. If I had gotten some more heat, more space events, more card draw of any kind, like, we were just too weak. We were just too weak, man. I hope you enjoyed the 1 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm glad to be back. I'm going to continue making videos for y'all. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.